Hello there everyone, my name is Rage and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Galaxy. In the previous episode we left off by finishing off the Fountain Dome, or so you'd believe. Well, you're probably noticing right now that my star count is much different than it was in the last episode. In the last episode we ended off with 25 stars exactly. And in this episode we have 33, and you're probably wondering, well, hey, what's up with that? And I'll be honest here, I have a lot of explaining to do, but enough standing around. Let's go ahead and get started here, shall we? I have a lot of stuff to do and not a lot of time to cover it, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, the next dome in the game is the Kitchen Dome, and we're going to go ahead and be starting that. Now, luckily enough, this game allows you to replay the missions even if you've done them, so I'm going to be able to replay the missions and show you guys the missions, but there's going to be one downfall, and I'll go ahead and show you that right here. Now, you see how it says I have all these stars collected already? Yeah, that's the downfall. It's the fact that I've already got all these. So it's going to basically make me collect a, like, crystal star? Not really crystal, but, like, basically it's an invisible star. Kind of showing that you've already done this. So, yeah, I didn't really want to do it this way, but, it's kind of how I have to do it. Anyway. Now, this is Beach Bowl Galaxy, and it's a pretty cool galaxy. I don't really like it that much, though. So calling it cool would kind of be lying. But enough useless babbling. I've got some stuff to say, so I'm going to go ahead and say it right here. You're probably wondering right now, well, what's up with the fact that, you know, this isn't your first attempt? Why are you not doing that? And I'll be honest here, there is a lot of reasons. But the main one is because, now, you guys may or may not know, but the capture card I use, I talk about this at the end of my Star Fox Assault Let's Play, but for the people who haven't watched my Star Fox Assault Let's Play, I guess I'll talk about it here. The capture card I use is the Hauppauge HD PVR, and it's a very great capture card. I recommend it to almost anyone, but there's one problem with the PVR, and it's that basically, you have to play in component. So, in order to play in component, you pretty much have to set your Wii to 480p, and that makes it look good. You know, that's how it looks right now in 480p quality. But you also have another option, which is the basic option if you don't have component cables, which is known as 480i, and this is very tech-savvy stuff. So if you're not really a big tech person, you might get lost a bit here, but just kind of, hopefully you can pay some attention, like enough attention to understand what I'm trying to say here. The fact is that I was recording a GameCube game. I won't disclose what GameCube game because it's for a project that's coming up here in the future, and I was doing some test recordings, and basically, when you boot up a GameCube game, you have the option to either display in progressive scan or not to display. And if you don't pick an option on that screen, it picks one for you. In my case, it picked the option I didn't want, the non-progressive scan mode. So, no, that wouldn't be such a big deal if it didn't affect future recordings. It changed my entire Wii to 480i rather than 480p. And, you know, this doesn't sound like too big of a deal, right? I mean, it's just, you know, a I to P. It's still the same number, right? Well, 480i stands for 480 interlaced, and interlacing is when you have, like, these little TV scan lines across your video, and they don't really look that good, and the only way I can get rid of them is by making the video look blurry, and no one wants that. So, pretty much, I was in between a rock and a hard place, and I ended up recording the next episode of Galaxy, the next two episodes of Galaxy, I should say, without realizing my Wii was in 480i. So naturally, you can understand my discomfort, if you will, with the fact knowing I recorded 40 plus minutes, 2 episodes of Galaxy in that, and so 2 episodes of Galaxy I recorded ended up having to be scrapped because they looked really bad. I mean, I'm not really like one of those people who have to have perfect quality for everything, but when it comes down to it, I like consistency, and I wouldn't be staying consistent if I had, you know, 9 videos of this quality, then I went, you know, 2 different videos with that quality, and then so on and so forth with you know, the bad quality and then went back to normal. It would be very inconsistent, and plus, I try to deliver the highest quality videos I can possibly deliver to my subscribers. So, the fact of the matter is, that didn't work out. Anyway, we have a star here, and as you can see, it's crystal. I apologize for that. We're going to get about 8 of these crystal stars, and then we'll be back to regular stars. And hopefully this won't happen again for the rest of the project, but just because I said that, it's going to happen most likely. Anyway, it doesn't add to our stars at all, so... But, yeah, and I shouldn't have saved my game until I checked what was wrong. But you see, like, when you're playing it back in, like, for example, in my case, Windows Media Player, you can't really tell the interlacing is there. And I wasn't able to tell the interlacing was there until after I rendered it, and then I saw how bad of the difference it looked. How much of a difference, not how bad of a difference it looked. But, yeah, I'm going to be trying to... wow voice. I'm going to be trying to speed through these galaxies here so I can get to the new stars. But not, you know, deprive you guys of any content. Anyway, this is the final swim test. You give him the gold shell, and he'll give you things. He'll give you sex. Lots of sex. You want to just come straight over here, and there's going to be some penguins coming around. Where are you penguins? Where are my penguins at? Where are my penguins at? Oh, there it is. I see it. Basically, you want to find this guy right here with the shell, steal it from him by spinning, and then you want to go on up and see the teacher, and take this shell to him. And then you can get a power star from doing this by taking this to him. So amazing, I didn't think you'd actually be able to bring it back. Well, here's a big gold medal for you. And in our case, it's going to be clear, a crystal star, and there's that for you, right there. And we're going to go ahead and, I'm going to collect this power star, and then I'm going to meet you right back here, and I'm going to show you guys a secret mission in this area. So, whoosh! And basically, you want to get over here to this island by, you know, doing what I just did there. Except you can do it with a gold shell from the last mission. And you basically want to take the gold shell and use it to climb up here. Like, you have to do, like, here, I'll show you right here. I'll do it again. Basically, you have to come out of the water at a certain angle, then jump out, and then you'll land. And then you want to go ahead and use the shell on this treasure chest to open a launch star, which will take you to a secret planet where secret things happen. And then, yeah, as you can see, there's a star right there, and we have to make a big climb up this giant place. So, our main goal is to get this Cataquack, which if you played Mario Sunshine, you should know who these guys are. If you don't, shame on you, because you obviously didn't get... What is the first appearance of these guys? I think it's in Gelato Beach is the first appearance of a Cataquack. So, if you never got to Gelato Beach, you never have obviously... you know, played much of Sunshine, since that's not too far into the game. They might be in Bianco Hills, I can't remember. It's been too long since I played some good old Sunshine. Now, the goal here is to climb up these waterfalls as fast as possible, which I'm obviously not doing. So I'm just gonna let this one go. So we're gonna go ahead and get another ice flower, because I'm obviously not, you know, good at this. Now, let's try this again, this time with less failure, shall we? You basically want to climb the waterfall as fast as you humanly can, as fast as humanly possible, and you want to, you know, climb it, and I climbed the complete wrong waterfall. Once more, here we go, let's try this once more. I keep fucking it up, excuse my language. So... there we go, now we're getting it. I seem to have a idiocy upon me today. So there's how you're supposed to do it. I'm just an idiot. And there you go. Now we have to do this again, get the Cataquack to not, you know, do that. Get the Cataquack to follow you. Make a pretty straight path for him. Come on. And he's gonna die. No, Cataquack friend! This can take a couple tries, because it's very finicky. Finicky? Is that the right word? It's very... It's very precise, to say something. If I had to put a very nice word about it. It's very precise. You want to make sure you stay in close enough distance where it's still following you. Wait till you get up here, and then he's going to launch you straight into the star. There's your power star. And I'm going to meet you guys back in the next mission. It's time for some secret sea cave underwater exploring extravaganza. What even was that sentence? Was it even a sentence? Like, I don't even know. Anyway, what you want to do here is take the shell, shoot it directly into the wall. And there is what you're supposed to do. And then we need to go on up. Up, up, up. And then we're magically in this eerie room with no music. All you can hear is the water dripping down. And all of a sudden you're getting ambushed! And then you leave, and it's over. And then you head over to this place. And if you played Super Mario Galaxy 2, this place, maybe if you played that before this game, this place should look quite familiar. They actually reused this galaxy in Galaxy 2, made it a lot harder, and then put it in the game for Galaxy 2. They sort of made it like a challenge in, I think it's in World S it's called in that game, like the secret world. And they made this galaxy, well, I died. They made this galaxy very challenging in the sequel. In fact, for a while, I wouldn't even play this game. What is up with my nunchuck at the moment? I was really ever, barely ever playing this game, simply because of this galaxy. And I'm trying to use sequence breaks, and it's not working because I'm not Luigi. See, in Galaxy 2, by the time you get to this galaxy, you have the ability to play as Luigi already. So, and Luigi has a longer jump, but like, I'm pretty sure Luigi has a longer long jump or something like that. I'm not even sure. I'm just used to Luigi's physics, all in all. And we're gonna try to completely avoid this womp. If you get under any side of that womp thing, you're dead. That's game over right there. It's insta kill. So don't let it crush you. Anyway, now it's pretty much just a race against, you know, not really a race against time, that wouldn't be the proper phrasing. It's more or less just a race against these stupid womp guys who are just really slow. Let's see if we can't get by yeah, we can get by this guy easily. Yeah, what do you know? And we can break this open and get all the star bits in the world, and then we have to do this again without dying, thankfully. Then you have one last thwomp in the way, and there's your star right here. That's it. And now I'm going to go ahead and meet you guys back here for a prankster comment, which this is the last prankster comment of this galaxy. And see, I can't shoot star bits into it because it's clear. Anyway, this is the last prankster comment of this last star in this galaxy. It's going to be the prankster comment for here right now, and then later on we'll have a purple coin mission here. So, anyway. And here we are with our first fast foe comet of the game. A fast foe comet is where obviously the screen around the screen becomes like a yellowish, and all of the foes in the galaxy are going much, much faster. So you want to be careful. These guys go very fast, so you basically just want to sort of try to outrun them if you can. Like what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to wait for him to go there, then go ahead and cut him off and run away. You don't want to get crushed by anything. Like I said, in the original... Oh no. That was a stupid death. Come on. But basically, you don't want to get cut off by them, because that would mean your death. That would mean your death indubitably. I don't even know. Basically, our goal right here is to not get crushed by this swamp. And that's a good goal to have in life, you know. It'd be pretty sad if your life ended by you getting crushed by a swamp. I mean, I'm not trying to judge, but that's pretty, yeah. So let's run, and as long as you get on this one or the next one, you're fine. So, all right, let's get moving. The blocks, these blocks right here move faster, but everything else moves about the same speed, I think. These might be going a little bit faster, but not like drastically faster. drastically faster. Those words are like almost too similar to be said because of like the asked part, and I almost made that very vulgar. Vulgar is such a weird word. I didn't even really know what it meant till I was like 10, and then no one ever like said it to me either. So I kind of just learned it off watching television. Am I like 80? TV. Sheesh. Alright, we're gonna try to avoid any contact with these guys if possible. If possible. Here we go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Alright, as long as we land right here, we're fine. We can run forward. You can stay right here on this one. You're safe. And then it's time to hold on to this one as long as we can. Avoid this guy. Oh, what? It wouldn't let me move. Oh, it's so stupid. Alright, we're good. Now let's just be extra super duper careful and try not to, you know, die. 'Cause dying is not fun, if you were curious. I mean, I wouldn't really know, but I'm almost positive it's not fun. So, don't do it. Alright. And we're done. That was a lot harder than it should have, considering my first take of this, aka the recording that we're not going to talk about anymore. I got this in one shot, so that's kind of a bit annoying that I couldn't do it again. But anyway, there is the end of Beach Ball Galaxy and the end of this video. Apologies if it's a bit long. I'm not really sure how much I'm going to cut out or anything like that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I have been Rage. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you want to, you know, show some support for my channel. You can subscribe to me if you want to see more videos posted to your sub box, hopefully on a semi-consistent basis. Although the sub boxes aren't really reliable that much. Anyway, thank you for watching, and next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we will be doing the Bubble Breeze Galaxy and the Boy Base Galaxy. Maybe even some of Ghost Galaxy. Who knows? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all then.